The Near East School of Theology has a very long history from the beginning of the Protestant missionary work in the region. Protestant missionaries in this region began in the early 1800s. They started a school for religious workers in Beirut. In parallel, a little bit later, they were doing a school of theology that began in Turkey and then was moved to Athens after the Armenian genocide. And in 1932, those same missionaries decided to join the two schools. So the School of Athens and the School of Beirut. And this is when the Near East School of Theology was born. NEST has also had a long tradition of involvement in Christian-Muslim relations. So we've had a forum for Christian-Muslim relations for many years. And the other area of focus has been Arab Christianity and Middle Eastern biblical interpretation. So we've had well-known scholars that were based at NEST, like Kenneth Bailey and Colin Chapman. Kenneth Cragg was here, brought out the importance of those issues of the Middle East, of Islam, of Christian-Muslim relations, ecumenical movement. This building of NEST was built in the late 60s. First was built as a 4-story building, and then later in the post-war in the 90s, additional buildings were built for dorms above us. NEST is very conscious of its role in this particular time, that a seminary is more than just an ordination track for pastors or leaders that are involved in the ministry of the church within the church, and understands the importance of getting out of the boundaries of the institution, of the religious institution. This is what we call public theology. We are designing various initiatives that will allow the formation both within the church and outside and for society at large of how to integrate one's personal faith in expertise that contributes to the transformation of society. The challenges that an institution like ours faces in Lebanon can be quite intimidating. We are living in a very unstable region. We're living often in a place where people feel disoriented. We have a role not only in education of the mind or of skills, but also to impact the affective, the emotional state, the way that people are able to grow and develop at a personal level. We have a number of academic programs. First, it's important to note that the Near East School of Theology is probably the only theological institution in the region within the Protestant tradition which has accreditation from the Ministry of Higher Education of Lebanon. So it's nationally accredited. Our main programs are a bachelor's in theology and a master in divinity, which is the same, theology. And then we have concentration area, which is Christian education. Then we have an online program, which is offered in the Arabic language for lay leaders. And most of our students in that online program are in Lebanon and Syria. We have a program that began a couple of years ago in collaboration with the Protestant Armenian Church in Armenia, in Yerevan. And then finally, we have a summer school, which is in collaboration also with the Anglican Diocese in Cyprus and the Gulf. So in total, between these different programs, we're serving about 90 people in various capacities in theological education and Christian education. In addition to that, we have had for many years now a program for European students to come and study about Islam, Middle Eastern Christianity, interfaith relations, and to get to know the different churches here in this part of the world. We've had a majority of German students we have agreements with. So NEST is going to be increasingly involved in the future, is looking at ways that we can maximize those relationships with other religions, with other Christian denominations, in order to work together for public theology, for political theology, be involved in the public life for the common good and the national common good of Lebanon.